Hello, everybody, and welcome to Peter and Dr. K's 5-Minute Top 5s. This 5 minutes will be devoted to the top 5 directors overall, and we don't want to hear anybody else's opinion because ours are the ones that matter. No, I'm just kidding.
Take that.
Yeah. Go, Dr. K.
Okay, top 5 directors overall. Clint Eastwood, Sergio Leone,
Yeah.
Alejandro Jodorowsky,
Great.
Ridley Scott, and George Miller.
Boom. I will counter that with Stanley Kubrick, David Lynch, Terry Gilliam, Orson Welles, and Billy Wilder. You know, we got a lot of dudes on these lists. Why
All
don't we have any
dudes.
women on here?
All dudes.
You know?
Yeah, that's,
Well, women don't really direct horror movies, do they?
that's true. That's true.
But anyways,
That's just how our list shook out.
and I bet you, though, if you really talk to these directors, we're devoting a whole minute to this, I'm sorry. But if you really talk to those directors, their wives probably factor in a lot
Oh,
to
man,
their
ridiculously.
decisions, right? Yeah.
Yes, that's absolutely right.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So let's go to yours now. Eastwood.
Okay, Eastwood, you just can't. Okay.
He's a genius.
Outlaw Josie Wales. There we go.
Yep. Unforgiven.
Unforgiven, and Pale Rider.
Yeah.
If you just put those three, not to mention everything else that he did.
If he didn't even do anything else, though,
right,
he would be in the canon.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. You know, we've talked ad infinitum about Stanley Kubrick.
Yes.
But what else can we say about him other than, like, I mean, he was God. Right?
Yeah. I mean, A Clockwork Orange. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say about
Right.
Kubrick. I'll just leave it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The Shining.
The Shining.
Full Metal Jacket.
One of the greatest movies ever made. I'm going to stick with Westerns here. Sergio Leone, I had to
Love
put
him.
because not only is he one of the greatest Western visionaries of all time, he also did Once Upon a Time in America, which is easily one of the greatest gangster movies.
Which I still
bar
have
none.
to see. I
mean,
still
bar
have
none.
to see it.
I know, Pete.
Dang.
It's so good. It is.
He was a snappy dresser, too.
It's absolutely. He's an Italian man.
You know, one thing I want to say about Sergio Leone really quick is he seems like he would have been a fun guy to like just like
Yeah.
play Dungeons and Dragons with or something,
Yes.
or like, you know, be 12 years old with. Like,
Yes.
he seemed like he had a real 12-year-old brain.
Man, totally.
But like not in a bad way, like in an
No,
adventure
in-
way.
yeah,
right.
right.
Just he could just think of awesome scenarios.
That's right.
Okay. Who's my next one? Oh, David Lynch.
The master.
Need we say more?
The king. The
I
king.
mean, come on.
If you listen to our channel,
Oh.
he's about all we talk about.
Oh, we always go back to him. And
Always.
I'll just say, because we haven't talked about this too much in,
Yep.
our regular show, is the new Twin Peaks.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
You will enjoy that. If you haven't seen it, even if you don't like the original Twin Peaks,
Yep.
watch the new one.
Yep.
It's so out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll just say Eraserhead because
Yes.
that's it.
oh.
Alejandro Jodorowsky. I'm going to speak for Peter here, but we're both huge fans of surrealism, and more than any director, absolutely just kills bringing the surrealistic view to film. El Topo, go. Holy Mountain. His Dune, which isn't even a real movie, but if you watch a documentary, it'll blow your effing mind.
Oh, it's so great.
There we go.
He can just constantly go from humor to disturbingness in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Terry Gilliam,
Terry Gilliam.
who interestingly enough was also on your list, but you had to take him out because
I did.
otherwise we'd be talking about the same thing over and over.
That's right.
I mean, this guy. So when I think Terry Gilliam, I think about a visionary man.
Absolutely.
Like his movies. Take out the story, take out
Yep.
the music, take out the acting.
Yeah.
It still is going to be
just
amazing because of
that's
all
right.
the just weird shit he puts in there.
so good.
He makes
so
things
good.
out of like a pop can and a thing on top of it with a bubble gum and a monkey playing with it.
That's
That's
right.
Terry Gilliam. Okay,
That's
go.
right. That's right. Time Bandits. Oh man. Ridley Scott, because he's brought us some of the best. Again, a visionary. Just what you were talking about.
Runner.
Blade Runner and Alien. I mean, there's a million, but I'll leave it at that. Blade Runner's, in my opinion, one of the greatest movies ever made.
30 seconds
Yep.
to do our last two.
Yep, last two.
Orson Welles, Citizen
Yep.
Kane, of course.
Yeah,
Great
front.
stuff. Don Quixote.
Transformers.
Yeah, Transformers. Yes. Yours.
George Miller, because Mad Max.
And Happy Feet.
And Happy Feet.
And mine, Billy Wilder. We don't really talk about him on our
We
regular
don't.
show. He hasn't done any horror, but oh man, fantastic! Check out his stuff. Sunset Boulevard.
Yeah.
It sounded like a girl movie, but it's not.
It's not. That was it. That was all my guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. We're just right on time.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody.
Everybody, thanks so much. Tune in. And we've got more coming for you at the Neighborhood Watch.